The What It Takes Radio Company presents another edition of Do It Right. That's right, don't just do it right. We are an organization, a collective of people who really want to be one of the best in the world of creating and of being world-class entrepreneurs. And when you answer this question, you will have a great deal more success in 2026. I can almost guarantee it. Here's the story, just about 10 minutes. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Stan once again, and we are in the How to Be Useful studio. What It Takes Radio. Sometimes you see a lounge there. Because we have, as we say in this studio, we have that big sign because that's the sign that will help you be very successful. So we want everybody who comes into this radio station to ask themselves this question. I'm going to be on the radio 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it might be. And here's the deal. If anybody listens to me, and we'd like lots of people to listen to us, for 15 or 20 minutes, whatever, a half hour, please remember, you should be useful to them. They're going to give up 15 or 20 minutes of their time, and they're going to look right at you, and they're going to talk to you, and they're going to be helpful to you. Are they going to be useful? And so I very much go back to what my daughter said many years ago when she wrote the book, How to Be Useful, is she thought, like everybody thinks, we all identify self-care. We care about ourselves. We all are involved in self-care. That's good. But that means that we could just care about us. And we have to understand that it's not about us at all. It's about them, particularly in the radio. And so I have to remind people, this show is not about you, nor is it about me. It is about the people who time we are taking. I sometimes even put a little bit of an emphasis to it. We'll all be 15, 20 minutes closer to being dead. And was it a waste of time? By the way, I say that about so many of the meetings that are held in the corporate world. Most of them are not useful. And if they're not useful, an hour and a half meeting, everybody's an hour and a half closer to being dead. And what really got accomplished? What was the real outcome that will actually have outcomes, which will actually make a difference that's positive, helpful, and useful? So in our business, we are continually asking the question, are you useful? Are you useful to your colleagues? Are you useful to your listeners, your viewers? What are you saying that could be useful? Now, I hope this has been just a gentle reminder that that's what you need to do. Should you be reminded of it every day? Well, I have a number of people who've heard my programs, and they actually have put together a little sign, and they design it kind of carefully, and it simply has the word useful with a question mark. And it's a way for them to remind themselves. Now, they don't have to be useful all the time, but do you have exceptional times where you really were useful to the other person who was involved in your meeting or involved in your radio program? So that's why here at What It Takes Radio, we kind of remind people the gold is, it's really important, how to be. And then red, useful. Now, by the way, some of you probably will not agree with me, But here's someone you may not like, but he certainly proved himself to be successful. Elon Musk, you know. And by the way, one of the stories I'm going to tell you, it's a sad story, but it's going to be a story that we can learn from. It's a useful story, but it's not a happy story because it's about a man named Tesla. Yes, for whom the car is named after. An incredible, brilliant, talented, incredibly successful man who had somewhat of a sad and tragic ending. That happens. So Mr. Tesla, however, was incredibly useful, and Elon Musk, who has named his electric automobile, and by the way, it's still one of the premier ones. The Wall Street Journal announced that Tesla has fallen to number 2 in auto sales. And again, who's number 1? Well, it's the Chinese. And it's because they can have a significant price advantage in many ways. And the Chinese are really, really pretty good at this computer and robot stuff. Something we may not know or remember. And of course, as the world is changing and the dynamics of a transformational character like Donald Trump, plus the fact that there are some other transformational wannabes, and China is one of them, there is going to be the potential for conflicts of interest and conflicts of character and conflicts of marketplace and space. And they could be dangerous. The world's a dangerous place. Remember, this is not a safe place. There is no such place that's safe. That baloney about having a safe place on the college campus is ridiculous. Get used to it. Grow up. Don't ask for a safe place after the age of 12. Don't ask for things to be fair after the age of 12. Certainly, we're going to try and give protection and fairness to the children. But after that, as the world grows up, you will have to deal with the fact. And this is a useful piece of knowledge. The world is not going to be fair. And in effect, you're going to have to find that there will be ways that you are going to have to find ways to make it when it's not. And you are, as Musk would say, hey, the origins of all my work were, I asked myself, when I'm in a situation, how could I be more useful in this situation? How could I be useful? Now, I don't know what you do for a career. I don't know. But here's what I do know, is that the useful test will be the ultimate test going forward. You give a useful, entertaining show business performance. What? Yeah. Useful, entertaining showbiz performance. Because those people who will make it in life and business are the people who can do that. Useful, practical, entertaining, showbiz, affectionate, interesting performance. It is the performance economy, and you're going to have to learn how to be pretty good in it. All right, we're coming up to 9 minutes, so I'm going to bring this home to you. Here's what I want you to do, just for fun. If today you find out that your job is gone, and it could happen, it will happen, and sometimes they won't even tell you anymore. You'll get an email, the old proverbial pink email. How can you be useful? Look at your talents, look at your skills, look at what you're good at, and start writing down the ways that you could be useful to another person, or to an organization, or to a situation. What is your UA or UI? What is your useful audit? And what is your useful intelligence. There we go. 10 minutes of perhaps some helpful and useful clarity. I'm Stan, I'm the radio man, and I'm here to help you be useful through Do It Right Radio. That's right. And the Do It Right Performance Coaching Service. The Jesus Entrepreneur Experience will not only teach you how to be useful, but maybe help you have a little bit of saintly sanctity in your life. And that would be good for you. And whatever you're looking for that will help human beings be better, help people flourish. That's the business we're in, helping you figure out how to be not only useful, but that you actually help people blossom, flourish, do well, change their lives, become happy, live better lives. That's your job. I hope you will do it well. By the way, I think we can help you. Please reach out to me at stan@witradio.net. stan@witradio.net. All the best and blessings, and have a useful day. Bye now.